things in a different way to normal human beings. If you think cutting in half a speeding bullet in midair sounds like something out of an old martial arts movie, you'd be right. However, Iso Machi has apparently taken hand-eye coordination further than any person on Earth, and despite the bullet traveling at over 200 miles per hour, he managed a clean cut. The only way this can be explained is that Iso has reached an entirely new level of processing the world, and that his unique understanding allows him to do things no other human could.
公正な立場、世界的な、公正な立場。
Number 4, Veronica Ceder, who has vision 20 times better than the average human. They say that hindsight is 20/20, but for Veronica Ceder, it's actually more like 22. Born in West Germany in 1951, her extraordinary visual abilities were discovered while she was in school and only grew as she got older. She's capable of recognizing people from over a mile away, and on top of that, she can accurately gauge the distance they are away from her. As if it wasn't enough, she claims she sees color in an entirely different way from other people. However, despite her superpower, Veronica chose to live a normal life and followed her dream to become a professional dentist. Number 3, Mycolaudio that can eat pretty much anything. Most superhumans are born, but sometimes they can be made as well. Mr. Eats All is capable of chewing up everything from light bulbs to nails, but he wasn't born with an extraordinary ability at all. Instead, he studied what is actually a very old sideshow tradition and learned how to control his body so that his unusual diet will not hurt him. Even with the huge amount of dedication and expertise it takes to become an expert at eating metal, there is always a risk, making it an act that very few performers are even willing to do. Would you have a go at it? Let me know in the comments section below.
Chez Jackie, it's a mixed salad for Marcel, while Mr. Eats All is already greedily eyeing his favourite starter, one that he prepares so well. Well, just like you cut off a slice of meat from a roast, well, I break mine with a hammer and I eat it. It's delicious. And how's yours?
Mine's really delicious.
Well, he certainly seems to be enjoying it. But despite appearing relaxed, Mr. Eats All is a master of his art, which is first and foremost great control over his body. A superb concentration without which he could have an accident with the smallest of his extravagances.
Number 2, Lu Thao Lin, Magnetized Man. All the superhuman abilities on this list are pretty extraordinary, but this one might be the hardest to explain of them all. One day, Lu Thao Lin woke up and went to his job as a construction worker, only to find out that he had literally become magnetic. His tools kept sticking to him, and it soon reached a point where he could even pull a car using just a metal plate that was attracted to his stomach. The cause of his condition has baffled doctors, as he isn't emitting any kind of magnetic field, and it's hard to see how this strange condition could even be useful. With that being said, it's the greatest party trick on the list, and definitely a conversation starter.
Known as Magnetic Man, 73-year-old Lu Thao Lin has been defying the laws of gravity for the past decade. Large metal objects inexplicably stick to his skin. And just using a metal plate stuck to his stomach, he can even pull a 1.5-ton car. He first discovered his bizarre powers when he was a construction worker, and his tools started sticking to him.
Number 1, Dean Karnazes, the man who can run forever. Superman is maybe the most famous superhuman of all time, and this man is about to be as close as you can get to him in the real world. Dean Karnazes has a genetic condition that flushes the lactic acid from his system quicker than most humans, meaning he can run for 350 miles without stopping or even breaking a sweat. He starts his day with a 26-mile run and then can join a marathon after that, and his extraordinary endurance has made him the subject of several medical trials. However, his biggest superpower might just be his coolness as he finishes 2 marathons in a row before telling the camera, "I feel like I just warmed up."
Dean Karnazes' strength is so superhuman, he's the subject of medical studies. Why? Because he can actually run 350 miles without stopping. That's the distance from Los Angeles to San Francisco. Unbelievable.
To run that far for that long is a superhuman
He's
feat.
sweating when he crosses the finish line.
I feel like I just got warmed up.
And there's our video on the top 10 people with real superhuman abilities. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe so you see whenever we upload a video. Also, if you have your own top 5 or top 10 idea, feel free to use our extremely handy form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.